A great T20 inning is not necessarily the one where the batter scored the most runs, but it's defined by how a batter manages to hold their nerves in super stressful situations. But because of the quick nature of T20, it also forced the players to play more aggressively and for teams to use different tactics to win the match. Now, if you remember in a test match, the game is played with patience and more strategy, but in T20, it's now or never. And because of this, we have got the chance to witness some of the most unbelievable innings that would not have been possible 25 years ago, because the guys who played those innings wouldn't have been born.
It's in the air, it's a six!
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Century of Cricket podcast by IDFC First Bank. I can't talk about the best T20 innings and not talk about probably the most dramatic matches India has ever played. Which one am I talking about? Give me a second, I'll tell you. It's the 2022 T20 World Cup match between India and Pakistan. This match was already set to break many viewership records. It was definitely the biggest cricket match of the year. India-Pakistan always going to be the biggest cricket match of the year. The MCG was packed with an attendance of 90,000 plus people, and two of them were Australian. Not bad. But no one was ready for what was about to happen. Pakistan batted first and set the target of 159, which is a good score, but not enough for a team with India's batting power. But India stumbled and got off to a horrible start as they were soon struggling at 31 for 4. Then Hardik Pandya walked on the field in the 7th over. India had already lost KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav and Akshar Patel. India now needed 129 runs from 83 balls, which meant a run rate of over 9. On the pitch now was Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya, the last two batters or batsmen, proper batsmen in the Indian team, with only DK and Ashwin to follow. The run rate increased to over 11 as their partnership went without a single boundary in the next 24 balls. For a bit, Virat and Hardik went into an ultra-defensive mode and tried avoiding risks. And then came the 12th over, the over in which Virat decided to counter-attack. Virat switched up the gear and hit a 6 of Nawaz's delivery, which was his first boundary in the innings after facing 24 balls. He realized what the situation demanded from him, and he did just that. Then came the 18th over, by which India needed 48 runs in the next 3 overs, or 16 runs and over. And at this point, it looked impossible for India to win. India needed a miracle. And that's what India got in the form of Virat as he took on Shaheen Afridi and hit 17 runs, closing the gap further. By the last 8 balls, India needed 28 runs, which mathematically meant that India's winning chances were at 3.1%. I'm no maths wizard, but even I know that's very little. But you know what is not very little? More interest per annum on your IDFC First Bank savings account. Not just that, there are also literally 0 charges on all savings account services. That's not little at all. I mean, I'm a bit of a maths wizard. Okay, yaar, alright, stop it. Don't want to talk about that. Let's move on. Virat didn't care about maths, he cared about winning, because after that, he hit the iconic 6 of Haris Rauf. The 6 was so iconic and spectacular that the International Body of Cricket announced it as the shot of the century. This is one of my favorite innings of all time, because by the last ball, I was at the edge of my seat. No, I was actually beyond the edge of my seat. I was on the floor. And that's what a great innings should do. Well, thank you for listening to me. To be quite honest, I'm interested to know what your comments are. Send it to us. We have a group of 4-year-olds who will take a look and then write back to you in single syllables and sentences of 3 words or less. And if you're wondering what Bumrah, Ishan Kishan and Sky's favorite T20 innings as viewers were, I don't know why you'd be wondering that, because that's a very specific thing to wonder about. But in case you were, coincidentally, in case you were, I got that. I have that.
One of the innings that I was there on the ground was Hashim Amla's 100 as well against us. When I was there at the ground, he played a really special one.
Last year, I think Shubman Gill's 100 as well.
Yeah, without hitting a 6.
Without hitting a 6,
in a
he
T20
got
match.
100.
But also that Surya Kumar's last innings, I'm not sure who or what they were talking about, but hey, they know, you know, and maybe somebody else knows. But if you do know, please tell us, because we don't know. As we wrap this episode, a quick alert for you by IDFC First Bank about fake e-challan scams. Scammers nowadays send fake e-challan links via text or emails about traffic violations, urging immediate action with fake payment links. Remember, legitimate e-challans include detailed vehicle info and photos. So please, save yourself by always verifying the dues on the official website, which is echallan.parivahan.gov.in. If in doubt, contact the police helpline. Use my name. Thank you for turning into another episode of the Century of Cricket podcast, brought to you by IDFC First Bank. I'll see you next week. Havalar, chutta nahi hai.